set it up, and then when you hit multi-stream, it'll always use the last one you created. So you can create like a thumbnail and everything, have it all nice and pretty,
Okay.
and then just leave it there. It'll say waiting on streaming software.
That is nice and
It'll
loud in the ears.
Yeah, it'll say waiting on streaming software. So when you hit it, it'll log in, and then somebody will get a nice Dune, you know, thumbnail.
Oh, nice. And I hear the water sacks already fighting, so we're going to go visit the water sacks real quick. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the stream. We're going to continue along on our playthrough for the fresh account. Hopefully today we will go ahead and go use all the found components that we found in the last stream. Get some aluminum. I do have some guests in Discord today. They're going to be hanging out and keeping me company and hopefully provide a few good laughs while I'm messing up my... Oh, you dirty little... Okay, I got into the thick. My bad. I figured the body sacks were fighting when my water sacks were fighting. Oh, that wasn't fair. My
I'll be back. I gotta jump down here with these guys I play with.
yep. You're just gonna let me stab you? All right, I'll take it. Sometimes I'm wondering about Dune. Come on, Bucky. Excuse me, guys. Wait your turn. I'll be over there to see you. How we doing out there? Stabby stab. So, honey, was the sound alerts working pretty good on your end now? One bad mama was sitting there making sure my sound alerts were lovely. Looks like I'm going to be fighting my way out of this. Oh, you guys can jump walls? Who knew? You gonna send me more? I need more water sacks. I would say that was pretty good there, Chad. I actually took on the Sedekar and won that time. Oh man, no more room. They sent me too many blood sacks. Alright, well that just means we're gonna have plenty of water for a little while. I'll never forget my first run in with the Sedekar. It was actually kind of rough. Deposit all the blood. Alright. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we will make the first official trip out with the buggy and go get some aluminum because I know we need to process some. As there was definitely some things we wanted to produce. Let's make sure I've got my cut array. Oh, that's right, it's in my pocket. So let's deposit everything that I can get out of my pockets. 111. Oh, we got some material. All right. And what area are we missing on the map? Okay, I still need to scan that, but I believe I've gotten everything else. Yeah, I've gotten everything else. All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and hold on to that for a little bit and make sure we're topped off on fuel. Do I have another fuel cell? Or I just race out? All right, and I don't. So, huh, okay. We have an issue, folks. I have no clue where all this is going. Let's set up for circuit one. Oh, I found out that's where that went. Hold on. Oh, that's just spice sand. Okay. Worst case scenario, it'll go there, but now I'm actually kind of concerned that cobalt ended up in places I don't want cobalt. So what we'll do is we'll move it to the sand bike. Move that to the sand bike so that way I can make a couple fuel cells. I'll make one fuel cell. Alright, now we're set. I'll worry about getting that out of the bike later. Now we actually have a cut array that's going to do a pretty decent job on collecting erythrite and batteries. I just realized. Let's heal real quick. Make sure I'm good to go. And this seems like it's a buggy graveyard. I definitely don't remember that many buggies being dead on arrival up in this area. When I played my very first time. Maybe it's probably because I never actually drove up here. Got the good old coffee cup. So, now, it's going to kind of be a little bit of a boring drive to the eastern shield wall. Oh. Sniper on his rear shooting at me. We definitely need to... Hold on. We can Oh, that is down in the rift. So maybe. I don't know. Sitting there thinking, well, maybe we can knock a few quests out while we're out and about. Urgent request, find the testing station. I definitely have a bunch of stuff to research. You know, it is plastinium tier. We're not there yet, but we'll go ahead and research a couple of them and burn some research points. Can I drive around this base, or should I have went around? That's going to be... You know what? It's a buggy, it can handle it. We'll just go this way. Oh, he's a piss poor shot if he couldn't hit me at that range. I do know... Well, try...
Okay, thank you.
Imagine that, chat. Dinner was called not too long after I went live. I kind of figured that was going to end up happening. Just because I got such a late start today. But hey, you know what? It's Saturday. It's Tuesday evening. Oh my goodness. See, now I'm getting lost on my days off. Let's actually officially top this thing off. Yeah, for a scrap buggy, this thing's holding up pretty well. Being shot at. Melee guys coming up and just swinging their swords on it like I'm still in it. It's absolutely hilarious. It kind of makes you wonder what Funcom put them on in order to make them think they needed to swing on a vehicle. Wow. Just come across somebody's base over here. That's kind of cool. I seen this base here, sitting there thinking abandoned, but with that one up there, I'm assuming that one must be like an extension to the big one up there. Oh, all right, we're jumping. Woo! I believe. Do I still need to go back and see Derek again? Okay, no, I gotta go find him. That's right. I still need to investigate the mineral extraction. Oh, that's what that was back there. Okay. Oh, I still need to go back and report back to Simone. Yeah, still got to go do that. That'll be a good little thing to go do too. I think that is 5,500 Solari. Upper courtyard. And, you know, that's actually over by our base. We should probably go do that one too. Oh, that must be the testing station that... Okay, got it. Alright. So that's a couple missions we can go knock out when we get done with getting some aluminum while we wait for it to process. I'm pretty sure that my base isn't going to have a lot of a lot of water to actually process everything we're going to get, but we'll grab a full load. At least it'll be there and ready to go. Oh, look how much aluminum we're getting. That is nice. That's very nice. I hear the kill squad on the other side of the... over here shooting. And might as well go ahead and pick up some more blood while we're over here, considering we already know. Wow, just randomly threw a... Now, speaking of which, we have... Oh, that's right. We're really going to be able to push some stuff through today. Kill Karab gives me a steady assault booster. Cauterizer, arch and boots. The perforator, which is actually a pretty good weapon to have when we're ready. Corette Viper isn't a bad one to have. Even though I think my Regis knife is going to do a better job. Come on. Thank you. Jeez, how hard is it to give me some blood? Alright. With that, we should have been able to produce enough water to produce this aluminum that we're grabbing. And it's funny, wasn't until this playthrough I found out how nice that turret actually is to have. Kind of using it out of necessity in the beginning. Now it's like, now I see how nice it is to have in the PvE oriented portion of this. How we doing, Nerdbird? Just seen your comment there on Twitch. Should start grabbing plant fiber, but at some point I could show you guys, for those that don't know, one of the best locations that I have found to farm plant fiber now that we got a Thopter and can run all the way down to South Haga Basin whenever we feel like it. There's a nice little running path there that I like to hit. And with the fact that they give us the auto run on our character, it's just as easy as doing this around the mountain. And by the time you make one lap, it's already respawned. I know before I started the stream, I was sitting here talking about how with my group, my friends in Discord, my newfound friends, about my scrap buggy. Ooh, that's right. And we're going to be up here in the neck of the woods where this abandoned base is at. Maybe we can see if the stairs have collapsed on that to expose the sub thief while we're in the area. I am sure glad I found this Mark IV cut array yesterday. That makes getting this aluminum a lot less painful. Here I thought I was going to have to come up, hand cut it, and load it into the buggy by hand, but this makes it so much faster, so much easier. And you know, because I do have a Thopter, I do have the Regis blade on me, I might actually consider trying to do an aero run with you guys tonight too. Find out how well that actually goes for me. So I'm thinking I might be able to pull it off. I do have the MK4 battery pack and an MK3 shield, so I mean, if I take my time... Oh, my honey just brought me food. Thank you, honey. We got Taster's Choice on French fries. And looks like chicken patty sandwiches. I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nice. Eating good tonight. Now let's see if my favorite base location on this map is... It is open. We might have to go ahead and bite the bullet and relocate.
Did you just start over, or?
For the streaming playthrough, yeah, this is a whole fresh playthrough. I've been streaming this particular character for last like 3 weekends.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't get back till yesterday. Otherwise, I probably would have joined you.
Oh, nice.
But I'm on a different server. I figured I'd go on one that probably doesn't die. Hopefully it doesn't die.
Hopefully. I mean, if they do the whole fresh server idea, we'll all kind of be new servering it together.
I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. It would make everybody equal.
Yeah. Base
Maybe
locations.
force people to work together.
Yeah. Which server did you end up choosing?
I went to Arrakis, Tal something, Tal Lab.
Okay, so East Coast server. Well, that makes sense. You're on
Yeah.
the East Coast. You have
I
the
mean, it
best.
doesn't matter. I get disconnected from a server before, and that was an East Coast server, so
Really?
yep.
I've only on the LA servers because I'm out here like I was saying earlier. I'm in Arizona, so West Coast servers are the most ideal for me. And I've only ever been disconnected from the server once, and it was when the server legitimately crashed.
I mean, it gave me some work out of H error code. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it's where the server timed out. That big old Harkonnen base right there, taking up the whole hillside. And I believe currently there's at least one, if not 2, aluminum nodes that would be spawned up there if the base wasn't there. At least this guy, when he built this base, or this guild built their base, they left a pass through, so that's good news. Oh, yeah, I know I didn't actually show you this, but there's the stats on my buggy. I'm pushing.
Fully functional.
Yeah, it is functioning. It is doing the job. But naturally, I
You
had to
found
replace the
one.
engine.
I'm gonna probably find me one.
The only
Okay, now I have to figure out what I need to do next.
the only downfall with finding a buggy is to
The
put the cutaway on
trash.
it. Yeah, all that too. But to put the cutaway on it, you still have to replace the rear hull for the attachment. Because my experience is the strap buggies all only come with the passenger attachment. But I mean, you can still put the bigger buggy boot on it, and
Uh,
and just hand farm it and load it into the buggy that way until you get the materials to build the attachment for the cutaway. What's that attachment? What's that particular part called again?
cutting laser or something?
The utility rear.
Oh, for the storage.
Yeah. Um, because if we go into research, go under the vehicles, buggy. The part that comes on the scrap one is just buggy rear, which gives you 2 additional passenger seats. And then you're just going to want to grind out the material, which is just steel.
It's probably not bad having those passenger seats when you have multiple people going to places.
Right? And the cool part about it is you can still put the bigger buggy, you can still put the buggy boots in it, and just hand farm and load it into the buggy boot. So it's not the end of the world. And that's how I did it until I was able to get the rear utility attachment. And then I was in a testing station yesterday, just before I ended the stream, and I found this MK4 cutter array, and I was like, "Whoa, look at that! I don't even have to make it. I found it." Threw it on the buggy, and that's what we're using now. The only downfall is this server. That gotta get a little closer. This server got hit by the dupers as well, so its economy is slightly trashed as well, unfortunately. Which that would be okay. So back on the idea of fresh start server, so to speak, where everybody's got to go find their new base locations at the same time. Those that are coming over to a server like that and having all their Solari, I mean, it might stabilize a market, but I have a feeling it could end up tearing a market up as well. Like, only the rich would actually keep being able to purchase things.
Pretty much.
I think that would be my only fear. But in a way, I think even that being said, I still think the market could self-adjust and fix itself on a situation like that too. So it can go it can go either way.
Trying to find the safest spot across the desert.
Is it time for you to make the trip across?
Now, making it back. I don't want to just, they say you need to abandon your base.
You don't want to
No,
abandon
this
all
is...
the gear and stuff you got in there?
No, I don't.
I did the same thing.
Okay, I'm going back. I'm going the other way. And naturally, a frickin' sandstorm is approaching. Think I might have to hide out soon.
All right, a couple more aluminum nodes, and which we should be able to find a couple on the way back out. Oh, on my wife and I's server, her base sits just on the other side of that rock right there.
Your wife plays?
She does.
My wife is more of a sim person. She doesn't go into games like this.
My wife is she really loves oh god, Sims 4
She
and
loves what? I kind
playing
of...
the Sims 4.
Oh yeah, that's what my wife's into too.
And I kind of got her into playing this game because she'd sit and watch me play it. She's like, "It's actually looks like a pretty fun game." I was like, "I think you'd enjoy it, honey." And I gave her a build tool and told her, "Build your base, build it the way you want. Put your vision out there in the real world, you know." Got her, and I, after seeing what Chapter 3 and the DLC that's coming with it, I went ahead and I purchased her the DLC, the season pass to get her the DLCs. Because I don't know about you, I really like the build set that's coming with that next DLC. And it's funny, when I heard that it's mostly cosmetics, I was actually kind of disappointed. And then I watched the stream. I was like, "Oh, that is dope." I'm not even a builder, and I love that building set. Now I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to incorporate it. Remember, drink your water, chat. Please tell me I... Okay. It said it finished off a small fuel cell, and I'm like, please tell me I made a medium to bring with me and that I'm not a complete dummy and only brought a small.
You're a dummy.
Nope, I brought a medium. Thanks for the vote of confidence there, one bad mama.
You're welcome there, driver. No, I love you so much.
Love you, honey. And there you go. Not disappointing. Conan's basic. You know, I have to admit that I actually truly love Conan. I haven't unlocked all the build sets yet, so I unfortunately haven't got to see them all. But I've been watching another content creator and him building with it, and it's like, those are actually really cool. I do enjoy those. So I've actually come to realize Funcom knocks it out of the park when it comes to cosmetics and building sets for their games. So I'm definitely, again, not disappointed.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Not to a sandworm, I hope.
Well, I got lucky. He's right behind me. I hit the wall right before he got, too close.
Did he do the stop and stare at you yet?
Yeah, that was like the first day I played.
I have yet, out of the ungodly amount of hours I got into this game, I have yet to get that achievement.
That was like within the first 5 minutes of the game, I got to stop and stare at me.
Nice. I even played. Okay, so on my playthrough on the other server I'm on. Okay, so my first server, I actually took the free sand bike after it ate me. Only to come to realize later there's actually a Steam achievement for turning down that free sand bike.
Yeah. Just means you have to, go on a server, make a new character, walk in the desert, get eaten, and then turn it down.
It's actually not that simple. You have to have the sand bike.
Well, it doesn't take that long to get one.
True.
What am I looking for? Oh,
Your
the
base.
center. I gotta figure out what the center of the base is. Five.
Yeah, it's funny because I took my water base and moved it for the alt account to South Auga Basin because I initially had it, like I was saying earlier, I had actually had that water base located in the shoal. Made it public there, but I'd never seen anybody use it. I would go check on water levels, see if things had been used, and nothing had been used. And I'm like, I wonder if I put this in South Auga Basin, if it would actually get some use out of it down there. People would actually be able to use it more. And thinking about it, down in South Auga Basin, not a bunch of people have the ability to clean you out of water like they do anywhere else. So it's like 40,000 liters of water or milliliters of water. That's more than plenty for a starter, somebody starting off that needs a sip. Maybe fill one of the beginning liter johns with 1,000 liters of milliliters of water. Okay, so this is the base that is kind of in my way.
Okay. I got my base back because I'm gonna spend most of the time in the starter area anyway until I'm ready to move on, But I will make the base a lot smaller.
Are you going to try to 100% the South Auga Basin by visiting all the POIs?
Yeah, I always do that. It's not the first time I've done it.
There.
It helps get your stuff done. And you always have enough materials at the end. Basically, I'm gonna redesign this entire base down here, what I got. Just to make sure I have enough materials for everything I need, and a landing platform.
So speaking of Conan, I assume you play Conan, Mature?
I play it.
Nice. Now, are you
I
on the
actually host my
PvE
own
side or
server.
PvP?
For Conan?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I set my server to.
Nice.
I have a Conan server. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm gonna keep the right side. I got an actual server for all that. I have a Blade server in the basement I set up as a Conan server.
Oh, so it's a local server for you.
Yep, I don't have to worry about people doing stuff. Somebody comes destroy my shit. I have the option
See,
to come turn around and just wipe them off the server, you know?
I didn't know that was even a thing. I'm not
It
gonna lie.
is. It's a thing. Okay, I'll keep this side, but I don't need that many spaces.
I think I may have brought back more aluminum than my base can actually foreseeably hold there, chat. Hell yeah. I wonder how bad the ping for nerd would be. We said let's play some Conan, or how bad it'd be for us if we joined one of his servers.
Well, right now, I don't have any of that set up. I haven't played in about a week or two. I am more heavily into rebuilding my Dune thing right now. But when I do set it up, I'll have let me see, about 5 or 6 Arc servers plus a Conan 2 servers for the 2 different maps. I don't own all the content. I mean, I got the Isle of Seraph and the other one, and they would all run off the same server. So
You're telling me I don't have any silicone? Oh, it's because I just put it all in my buggy. No, I didn't put it in the buggy. I have it in the sandbite. It's like, wait a minute. All right, now I
I don't
can.
know. Keep it that one.
Okay, so that one's fine. We'll leave that one alone. Now I gotta relocate a bunch of stuff because it's like, oh god, it went haywire on me. Let's move this to circuit 2. We will move the chemical refinery to outbound circuit 2. We'll move the lubricant there. I mean, the base is small enough that I really probably don't need to worry too much about circuits, but this way it doesn't mess up flow again. Then we will call this chem. Yep. All right. And then we're going to put this one on inbound circuit 3. Let's put this on outbound circuit 3 because I know eventually this is just going to end up getting full. You found my game. My alerts. Oh goodness, yeah, that definitely woke me up a little bit. All right, cool. Look at that, we got it going on the circuit while it was running in the middle of the game. Oh, nice. It's because I hit. Thank you for catching that. I keep forgetting I got my hotkey for like, oh crap, moments. And I hit 5 for splitting the pile. Thank you for catching that for me, Mature. That would have been funny to take a bite of the sandwich with that camera. Oh. Am I showing it as live on Kick? Let's see. Multi-chat. Maybe the chat's not working. Nice. Well, there you are in chat. That's crazy. I know it notified me of followers the other day, so that is actually kind of interesting that it's the multi-chat stream show. It's not showing on my screen for some odd reason. The overlay is not picking that up. Maybe it's not. I haven't set it up right, or I'm gonna have to connect it, because what controls the overlay here is stream elements. So maybe real quick, stream elements. Of course. Streaming tools, overlays, no. And I will tell you this, stream elements have changed a lot of things since I initially set it up, which is probably one of the reasons why I'm having a little bit of a difficult time with it. I'll worry about trying to get that caffeinated. I have to look that one up. Thank you. I had somebody come in and hit that same applause right after I hit a barrel roll with the buggy the other day. I hit the wall just right and it barrel rolled, and they gave me a round of applause. I'm like, whoa, somebody's actually watching. They're like, we just got here to see that. That was actually pretty cool. I'm like, well, wasn't intended. Let's see, caffeinated. Let's Google that real quick so that way it's there. Well, hello back to you. that is actually, believe it or not, my wife's favorite sound alert. All right, so it's Caster Labs caffeinated. I'm assuming that's what it is. Hi, amateur gaming. I do appreciate it. I did set a reminder for your Christmas Day stream. I will be turning into that and stopping by periodically. Who knows? Depending on what we're doing Christmas Day, I might even get on and stream a little bit too, but only time will tell on that one. All right, let's quit looking at that. We got plenty of blood still processing. Yeah, and I'll definitely look into that one after this stream's over. My God, aluminum is chugging. Alright, we're going to put another aluminum chest. I gotta find another spot for aluminum chest. That way I can offload said buggy. You know what? We'll just put it right here. Geez, I'm gonna go through all my aluminum just setting up storage. But we can definitely create some more now. Ooh. Alright, so oh, how's my water traps doing? Okay, well, they're feeding it water. Alright, so how about we go ahead and continue leveling up with our Harkonnen and knock out some missions while we wait for aluminum to finish processing. Now, I will say, for those that have just tuned in and everything, I am running the Harkonnen line, but I am planning on defecting on the Harkonnens and moving over to Atreides after I have purchased the building sets and the thopter skins and all that. So, man, it's not going to happen on this stream by any means. But it will end up happening. We will be Atreides before too long.
Let's see your report. Interesting. They have notations of payments made and a delivery to the Stone Sentinel. Very good.
What's our next move?
You need to act fast. Get to the Stone Sentinel immediately and bring me back information on the canister. Consider this me cultivating you for bigger things. See this through, and I will open you up to whole new worlds of intrigue.
All right. Well, let's go find this testing station. We'll get that done too. She wants me to go to Sentinel City. Now I know where she wants me to go, chat. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting there going, what does she want me to go up to Sentinel for? Yeah. Definitely wasn't thinking about that, thinking that one through. Oh, I know what testing station this is now. I am not ready for you.
Oh, now I gotta farm a bunch of water.
Now you got to farm a bunch of water.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it by killing stuff.
That's always
Oh, wait.
fun. I almost feel like I need to put another blood purifier in my base. All right. I gotta remember where I gotta go catch Derek next too, because for level 3 of the planetologist, for the life of me, I can't remember where I meet up with him next.
He's in town. It's not the Derek. It's a guy in either Harkonnen or the Atreides area. He's on the top of the bar. He's sitting in
Yeah.
the back and he badmouths people.
No, I went and did that part. Now after I went back to Derek, I have to figure out where he's at now.
Station 12, or did you do Station 12 yet?
Where's Station 12? Let's see.
It's like a big hole in the ground you gotta kind of jump into, and he's a prisoner in there. Did you find him as a prisoner?
Station 29, 23. I don't think I've done that one yet, no.
But you'll recognize it. I think it's on the other side of the radiation area. But there's like a hole in the ground you gotta go into. It's somewhere around there. That one maybe.
Testing
one.
Station 197.
Could be. If you get there and there's a big ass hole in the ground, then that's the one. It wasn't 12.
I thought that was a little earlier.
Well, it depends
I mean, I could be
on
wrong.
what part you are. If you found them already in there, then you're done that part. It's been a while since I've done it, like 6 months or whenever the game came out. I haven't done it recently. Okay, what was that? Oh, water. I still have enough for a little bit.
Deliver the container of spare parts. Alright, so now that one's got to go back to Harko.
I know I still have a lot of stuff to do on the lower Harkonnen area. I don't even have a shield yet.
I don't even think you get a shield until you get up here to Western Vermilius Gap.
You can make the lower level ones, I think.
You know, if he'd have kept his mouth shut, he'd have kept his water.
You mean if he didn't shoot you or attack you?
No, he popped up and went, "Are you lost, friend?" And I went, "Oh, hey, water." Stabby stab. Give me your water.
I gotta talk to the board.
Alright, so
one
that...
engine, 2 threads. Okay, I gotta be back.
Alright, let's go ahead and start working on our Bene Gesserit skill. So then we'll have a reason to go to Harko Village.
Yeah, I forgot to turn in the quest for the trooper.
Yeah,
got a few.
I forgot to do one step for the trooper yesterday, and I went to the trooper to finish it and went, crap. Back to Haga Basin.
I need 1 engine, 2 threads.
I think this is what it was. Investigate the mineral facility. So I still got to go do that. And I still got to do this. Okay, so we'll... You know what? We'll do the Mentet since we're on this side of the map first. That way we don't have to go across the map, fly back across the map, then fly back across the map. Otherwise, this just becomes a flying simulator at that point. Not that I will argue against flying simulators. I never played one.
I'm just having sad bike races with worms now.
Oh crap.
Actually,
Excuse me, I'm busy. Thank God I had an extra, some extra blood sack room.
yeah, I got enough sand bike materials. One of the quests requires me to turn in 2 threads and 1 engine, right? So I'll just make 3 new threads, an engine and a PSU, put it on my bike and give them the broken stuff.
There you go.
Is there a place in the game where you can change your hairdo? I think there is. I
There-
just don't remember where.
There is. There's a location in Arakeen and in Harco. Which, since you're watching the stream, I actually got to go to the one in Harco when I start heading that way. I think it costs like 5,000 Solari, or I can tell you exactly when I go. All right, so you know, after flying around with a tier 5 Thopter on the other playthrough I've been playing on, and then coming to this playthrough where I've got
Nothing.
a tier 4, you know, Mark 4. It's so slow.
I need a better battery.
Alright, I completed the Tucos. Report back to Kira. Like I said yesterday, I knew I was going to end up having to come over here. Oh, you know one of the missions I can do right now? Oh wait, hold on. I might be thinking of the. Hmm. Wrong playthrough. One of my other playthroughs, I'm supposed to go to the Carthage or something. I forget that's what it, whether
What's the
that's it.
difference between a Mark II and a Mark I sand bike? Are they faster?
Yeah, the Mark II is
Or
slightly faster. The PSU is better, so that way if you have the booster on it, it will boost for longer periods of time without overheating.
because the Mark one seems to have a few issues. I'm always getting really close to being eaten when I go across a long distance. I mean,
I'm half
let's
tempted
see.
to run out to the deep desert and take over these 2 control points.
Considering getting new weapons soon. Can't do any of it yet though. I don't have the parts for it.
Oh wow.
I mean, I can make a shield, but I have to go to Imperial State and farm some materials. I'll do that later. It's usually pretty fun getting your butt shot off trying to do that first time around.
Which testing station?
Any, it doesn't matter at this point.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Okay. I mean, I got some research points I can spend.
Oh, did you see how many research points I have to spend right now? I have 543 intel points. And I have yet to. Excuse me. I did not agree to being set on fire today. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. That mother trucker took me to the dirt quick.
Okay. Yeah, I'm holding some research points hostage, basically. Because if the quest requires me to get something, I don't want to wait 3 hours on it, you know?
Alright, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm going to hopefully glide over here and make a real quick run out to the kitchen to grab some ice and a beverage. So we'll see if I can get back before I hit that wall. Chat's gonna watch me hit the wall. How much you want to bet? Well, chat, that sounded like it hit hard. What crevice of the world am I crammed into? Well, can't say I didn't make it here. Wow, did I really hit the entrance? No, I didn't hit the entrance side I need. Or did I? Other side. Okay. One thing I've always hated about Sentinel City, finding this other entrance from time to time is a royal pain in the you know what. And you know what? Because I'm not worried about storms right now. Hello guys, I'm back. What the fuck? Come on, come on. Bitch, move. Jesus. Come on. All right. That was definitely... Always forget how tough those guys are this early in the game. And how this rifle, or a sniper rifle I'm using, takes far more shots. Oh yeah, the Way of the Wanderer is not a very good mullet pistol for this part of the region either. Alright, let's see if my marksmanship is good. See if Call of Duty paid out. Look at that. That would have been an expert sniper in another life. Well, let's be fair, I think I probably was, but you know. Oh, come on, not... You ever feel like you ran into the rat's nest? Jeez Louise. 2 weeks, Ani. 2 weeks. Don't return back to work until the 5th of January. So, plenty and plenty time. That's why I'm actually streaming so late into the evening tonight, is because I don't have to actually be at work. God, where are you when I wanted to hit you? Where you at, fool? I heard you say shields up.
Shield eyes on target.
My lovely wifey found the stash of candy canes. Not like she had to look very hard, they were on the counter. House drill shot. Oh, okay, what do I get rid of? Guess I should have went by the base first and offloaded. You know what, I can always get blade parts elsewhere. How we doing? Everybody alright out there? Entertained? Just about to watch me die a second time, which was stupid. I don't want to steal it. But I already got one stolen buggy that I've had to replace with brand new parts to make it work for me. Alright, so where's my next journey taking me? Back to there. Zane, Takara. Alright, well let's head back to the base. We'll offload. At which point we will go visit Simone, right? I think that's her name. Wow, how many small fuel cells did I have on me? Now we're using the mediums. Oh, let's not forget to stop by the base. I'll aim for the blue marker. I am so conditioned to head for that damn blue marker. I almost headed straight for it, chat. You believe this year's almost coming to an end? The next round of aluminum trucking. With the next round of blood flowing. Learn me a new house burst drill shot. Oh, I'm already up to 33 of those. That's kind of amazing. Oh, I don't have any cash. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go visit our favorite Harkonnen. Progress there. And then we'll head to Arakeen and Arco Village so we can progress with our advanced trainers. Oh, or not. Wait a minute, I didn't do... I knew I was forgetting somebody.
Wait, was that sector weather alert for you or me?
I think it would be for you. Yeah, so we need to finish this one. Yeah, that would be for you. I think I probably should be getting close to having a sector alert. Unless one flew through South Haga Basin.
I heard a whisper you were headed my way. I'll take a look at what you have. That falls in line with the Sandfly's illegal spice trade. Disappointing. I was hoping for something stranger. Still, we should test that sample. I'm sending the sample in for analysis. In the meantime, I want you to report to Peter de Vries, the Baron's own twisted
Nice.
mentat.
Alright, so now...
While I'm loath to share recognition, I won't make the same mistakes as Maxime. You are an asset worth cultivating.
Now I've got to go to Harko Village to finish doing the line.
Peter cultivates me as a trick up his sleeve should the Baron no longer require him. Perhaps you'll be a trick up my sleeve against Peter. And even if not, you've proven yourself to be a valuable asset in my devious trade. Tell him we're hot on the trail of Skorda. However, I would advise you to be strategic in what information you give him regarding the tainted spice. I leave that to your judgment. Consider it a test. Also, Peter has the most incisive mind I've encountered. His eyes, ears, and mind are like scalpels.
And I don't
And
think
he's a
no matter how
sociopath
you
and
answer
sadist.
Peter,
Enjoy.
the responses are all going to come out the same way. Alright. Now I need to go. Yeah, this is when I'm going to end up having to go into the radiation zone to look for the tainted spice. I do know for a fact. I don't. Interesting. I know where that is and why it's not on me. Oh great, back into this testing station. Oh nice. I apparently mass deposited all my blood containers. Oh well. We're pretty full as it is, and there's a ship crashing on top of our heads.
Reinforcements. Shoot.
Eyes on enemy.
Yeah, that was a bit confusing. Had the notification saying that I got a kill and he was still standing. Like, wait a minute, I thought he just blocked me. Oh. Okay, so what I'm looking for is in that room. Oh, that actually gave me the interesting. Actually gave me the completion. And all I did was got close to that room. Tell you what, kill orders, killing crabs, I could do all night. No, I couldn't do it all night. It does get quite boring. But I won't lie, it is quite easy. what's absolutely hilarious is I'm going to still have to come back one more time and sabotage that tank. Now, you've already played Dune Awakening before. After the, like, third time of doing this, it was like, my goodness, this is just busy work. Alright, so now we gotta go up to Stone Sentinel, which is actually a pretty cool task to do. I actually quite like that one. I think my first time going up there, I don't know why, but I actually climbed it. I don't know if I'd had a full suspension belt or not. I had my thopters, so I know I had my thopter because I do remember the day I did this mission the first time. I had my second base after moving up the Vermilius Gap right there. I VVT'd my scout in the opening of the mouth of that, and as soon as I bailed over the edge, it ran out of fuel. It sucked it completely dry. But it actually had enough altitude that it was capable of still essentially falling all the way back to base, which to me was actually astonishing that it did that. Maybe because it glided, unlike the. Alright, so now that we've found the actual camp, we get to go up. But I remember actually climbing this all the way up. I'm picking up the little trinkets. Again, this may have been as far as I made it. Oh, am I on the wrong side of the mountain? We did go the wrong way. But, hey, that's part of the fun. Oh, nice. My suspension belt is toast. I don't have a spare one on me. Oh, lovely. Oh, hopefully this chest has a spare one in it. Of course it don't. Well, this is a whole new problem for me. Alright, chat. That's probably one of the dumbest things. We're gonna do it again because I don't. Woo. See how fast that fuel went? Jesus. Alright. We actually successfully survived that endeavor. Alright. Let's head back to base. We'll upload our pockets again. And we'll head to Arakin and Harko village. So we can continue these fine missions that we have going on. Oh yeah, and fix our gear because Battery pack's almost done for. I'm gonna hurt to fix the shield. And we're not gonna have long before that battery's done for too, Chet. Alright. Which, if you notice, it's awful quiet around these parts. That time it was me, the aluminum was finished. Get the next batch trucking. I believe there's a mission where I've got to kill some NPCs with that. So I might actually hold on to that sword for a little bit. And you know what? We'll deposit that there for now. Put that one in there for now. I know... Oh, alright, cool. I do have one. And I'm currently carrying it. So... Scanner. Alright. Recycled. Alright. That might have been a good thing I had that small fuel. I snagged that one small fuel cell going through Sentinel City. Alright. Harco Village we go. Oh, Arakeen and Harco. And what's everybody's plans for tomorrow? How about you, Grandpa?
Pretty much the same thing.
Same thing.
Play games in the morning, different game, and afternoon this one.
There you go. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been kind of stuck on this game all day, mainly because of reset to the deep desert, getting out and doing that, then deciding to come into doing this a little late. Surprised that guild. Well, I really shouldn't be surprised. Maybe.
Yeah, I came into the. I was trying to farm, kill mobs to get water, but the station I went to, somebody went in right before me and did it. So I'm just collecting stuff right now.
Oh damn. Of course, the other guild is nice and thick.
I guess I could pack some stuff up and move to the next part.
Oh, nice. Like how everybody bounced out of this Discord channel and into the second channel on us. That just left you
Yeah,
and
they
me.
probably wanted to talk.
Trust me, I don't have the most family-friendly stream. You know what? If you don't want the Water Shippers Dew Reaper, I'll take the Water Shippers Dew Reaper. Oh wait, we're gonna have plenty of money to be packing into the bank after I talk to all the advanced trainers in this area.
I calculated you. Do you have the blood sample data? Good.
I have it.
You will now learn the integrated communication methods. This Gestalt and function overlays data paths in your awareness. This will resolve complexities and masses of input from the Mentat Index catalog techniques, which you have already mastered. Your initial problem will be breaking tensions arising from the diversion assembly of minutiae and data on specialized subjects. Be warned, without Mentat overlay integration, you can be immersed in the Babel problem. It is the label we give the omnipresent dangers of achieving wrong combinations from accurate information. Are you? Then let's begin.
I'm ready.
Impressive. I shouldn't think you will suffer the Babel problem.
Goodbye. Alright. So now I got level 3.
Before we progress further, tell me, why do you wish to be a Mentat? Perceiving more layers of reality is a worthwhile goal. However, the more strands we pull, the greater the gulf of our ignorance becomes apparent. Realization can drive even keen minds mad. Only the dim and ignorant suffer the delusion of understanding reality. I have recorded the blood data from the Atreides deserters as well as my conclusions on this mimic film.
Oh well, I gotta go to.
Hawat receives this. He will see its
I'll make sure it gets to him just fine. Now I gotta deliver that to our favorite Harkonnen handler in Harko Village now. So I got 2 things to talk to him about when I make it to Harko Village. You know, you're running on stone here in Arakeen.
You're back.
You would think you'd be making a little more
Did you find
noise.
Tuco? Oh, damn it, Tuco. I loved you like the degenerate shitbag uncle you thought you were. It's true. You never missed an opportunity to rip me off. And when your hands weren't in my pocket, they were on my ass. But you always had my back. Rest in peace, Uncle Tuco. I guess I owe you some training, Boot. You're back. I feel like a clutch of Centrixian flatworms are having an orgy in my skull. It's the withdrawal, Boot. The stimulation from the implant. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Think of the greatest spice high, mixed with the most powerful orgasm you've ever had. Except it goes on and on, as long as the button is pushed. Before long, you find yourself doing anything. As long as they hit that button one more time. It was the only thing that they had me. And there was nothing I could do about it. I only escaped because we came here. The static interference disrupted the control deck. But even though I got away, I never really got away. In my wildest dreams, I never imagined how dependent I'd grown on that
Coming up on 2 hours of the stream.
Its absence is excruciating.
What can we do about it?
Shoot me in the face. You're going to have to find me some
What
stairs.
are they doing down there? I'm gonna go check
The
it
only
out.
thing keeping me right
All
side
right.
up. And I'm fresh out. There's a back alley surgeon in Harko. Dr. Kumari. She doesn't like me very much. But she won't turn you away. She'll know what to do.
So I gotta go to Harko
As
Village.
always, Boot.
I'll go talk to that doctor. Alright. Boo. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's right. I'm Harko anyway. Wrong. Oh, weird. I'm find myself in this Discord, so we're just gonna disconnect. Alright, let's head to Harko Village. And with the Chapter 3 update, I noticed that map is going to get a lot smaller. Start the streaming. Oh, chat with the other guild. All right.
What will it be?
Here to trade. What have I unlocked? Sandbike. Assault Ornithopter. Scout Armor. Ground Vehicle Swatch. I already bought. Well, I can buy that. Where is Scout Ornithopter? Buggy variant. Sandbike variant. Bedroom set. Oh, okay. So I gotta make it to level 4. Okay. Well, I'll come over here.
What do you have for me? Perfection. His obsession grows, as I knew it would. I could explain by way of giving a detailed history of one Zane DeWitt.
I don't need to hear his.
Suffice in Zane's case, they amplified his issues with rejection and abandonment. The rejection of a patron torments him. He must have.
Huh. Hold on one second, chat.
Patron.
I'll be right back. Sorry about that, chat. My adopted daughter is giving me a call. Hopefully she'll actually stop in on stream and say hi.
Disturbing, is it not? Nurture Zane's obsession with Hawat, while simultaneously bombarding him with rejection. The resulting toxic stew will be gloriously destructive. A desperate Zane trying to impress Hawat will prove more dangerous than 100 sleeper agents. If you grow a conscience now, I'll have it amputated.
This guy's a dick.
What do you have for me? Yes, enough about you. Tell me about this fascinating investigation the two of you are conducting. I've read the reports. Tell me something new. A hasty promise. I'll hold you to it. And what of this mystery substance he's involved with? Have you learned anything regarding it? Really? That is what you'd like me to believe? Go on then. What else can you tell me? Thrill me with something amazing. Such slavering loyalty. What else?
Oh.
Such saccharine politeness. How curious.
So what should I go with, chat? Should I tell him that she plots his murder or hold you in the highest respect?
Of course she does. We've made dozens of plots to ruin the other, yet here we both stand. I know no higher form of respect. If this conversation has run its course, return to Simone, tell her I want that substance and its analysis as soon as it is available. Be advised, I already know the truth to answers you gave. I always know. Look over your shoulder. Leave the light on. Sleep
Why
tight.
does his voice sound so familiar? Alright. Next. Alright. Busy work all right
Welcome,
here.
stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all... Kara sent you. Well then, you can turn around and piss right off. You have not seen my hostile side. Pray that you never do. Now, what is wrong with Sergeant Volk? This time, she must be suffering terribly. If I were you, I would go quickly and find someone who gives a shit. Look, even if I wanted to help her, which I don't, I haven't been able to get medical supplies in weeks. Tell you what, if you can fix my medical supply issue, I'll help Sergeant Volk, as much as it pisses me off to do so. Talk to Anushka Hanova. She'll point you in the right direction.
And I gotta go that way anyway.
Welcome back. That's a special drink. Was there anything else? It's not my fault. Harko wasn't built to support this many people and doesn't have a starport that will accommodate most transport freighters. The only way to get supplies here is in small loads by ornithopter or overland, and that's proving to be a big problem. Medical supplies used to come by ground courier through the Udom, but that run is too dangerous these days.
Through the Odom, so now it looks like we're going to be going to the Odom next.
One nest stands out as particularly troublesome. So if someone were to pacify that nest, I might be able to convince my contacts that it's worth the risk to start shipments again.
Alright. So now I gotta go to the Odom. You know, the funny thing about it is, I think I told this doctor down here on one of my other playthroughs, I don't have time for his bullshit and wasn't going to deliver this box.
You again. What is it now?
1,000 souls.
You did. I had marked you down for dead the moment you left here. I would have wagered good currency to that effect.
Well, I wish you'd pay me the currency that...
You speak the truth, Powanda. Against all expectations, you have recovered my package. I can see the wheels turning in your little Powanda head. What do you think is in the package? Either you've been hitting the spice hard, or that was a lucky guess. In fact, you delivered the freshly harvested organs of 12 slaves. While many of you Powanda dullards believe old stories about Tleilaxu grave robbers picking the dead for body parts, that was never true. No. The replacement anatomy we grow is all fresh meat. But to guarantee quality, we need a constant supply of fresh genetic material.
That is kind of gross shit. I ain't gonna lie. Alright. He's been delivered and sufficed. Over here to the sword master.
Yes? Yes, the subtle changes in your stance and posture tell me the story. You are ready to unlock new strata of your potential. You're right. You've proven yourself. I have nothing to hold my tongue but cowardice, and that would be an unworthy demonstration for a pupil. I once trained young adepts of Gnaz. When our house fell, Count Fenring contracted me to come to Kaitane and train students from the Sardaukar. As I trained them, something in their arrogance and soulless brutality disturbed me. I investigated their origins. I learned things about Salusa Secundus I should not know.
What did you learn?
I'd rather not say out in the open. Count Fenring discovered my prying and offered a choice. A duel to the death, or execution. He said he must test himself against the best. We fought. I lost. He took my eyes with a dagger. I could hear him popping them betwixt his fingers. I'll never forget his words. Though the Emperor wills it, it would be a crime against the Imperium to destroy a teacher such as you. Dumped me, wretched and mutilated in the purgatory of these Harco village streets. I assume he has eyes watching me in my freakish defeat. Yeah, but enough of these light-hearted tales. I owe you training, and you owe me excellence. Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade become your hand. Be mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words.
I'm listening, Sensei.
You nearly had me there. A lesser man would feel threatened. I am a worthy man, and so I take pride in the efficacy of my teachings.
Farewell. All right.
What have you learned? Tell me, pupil, why do you wish to match the adepts of Gnaz? Perhaps the noblest reason for me to pass this knowledge on to you. Perhaps there is a future in that. Now I continue to pass on this grand tradition. You must forge a ceremonial Damasteel
Oh,
sword.
now I get to go
I
see.
lack this particular knowledge. I know of only one other swordmaster on this planet. My old
Duncan,
student,
Idaho.
Duncan, Idaho. Go to him. See if he can teach you the process. Off you go then.
All right. So we get to go see Duncan, Idaho. That's going to be a fun one.
You're back. I'll be the judge of that. Let's see what you found. Good work. These genealogical records go a long way towards supporting my theories. Any idea or concept that challenges any core belief is not welcome, no matter how valid and well-proven it may be. That is precisely what we are trying to find out. Very well.
Train me
I
in the
have
Bene
analyzed the
Gesserit
holy
ways.
texts you recovered in detail, and the genealogical data is relevant to my research. However, the primary revelation is evidence of Missionaria Protectiva influence more than 700 years before the official records state.
I like how that guy just walked right through our cutscene.
It's the Bene Gesserit's way of asserting control over a primitive world by seeding their culture with myths, superstitions, and prophecies. When this seeding takes hold, sisters can position themselves as guides, protectors, or other leaders fitting prophecy. Of course, it's the same prophecy the Sisterhood conveniently engineered themselves. Unfortunately, the holy texts you recovered are incomplete. I need you to track down more evidence of the Sisterhood's work. While most of it was lost in the Purge, the texts you recovered give me hope that some fragments will have survived. Find them for me.
Alright, so now I've unlocked level 2 Bene Gesserit skills. Hold on, do I have anything I can sell to these people? No. And of course, nothing was safe from the dupers. If I go up there, there it is. Wonder what they want for a pincushion here. 5 million. What? Mark 4, Mark 4. Well, guess that's not too badly priced. Mark 6. Mark 6. I've already got that.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
Deposit all. Alright. Well, let's go back to Arakeen one more time. And we'll deal with our good old Mentat friend. Get his next task from him. Try to see if anybody from the guild wants to possibly jump in and say hi. I did think about streaming my gameplay from that particular server, but I am Deep Desert ready in that server, and today I found like 27 blueprints. More than a couple of them were definitely duplicates. But at the same time, I did manage to get my pincushion helmet today. I am trying to get the pincushion gloves, so I do need to make the trip out to that cave a couple more times this week, and hopefully those dice roll good and give me the gloves. Like I told somebody else, I'm not as worried about my boots, because I generally only do soft step. Alright.
I calculated you returning a half hour ago. Did you show my data to Thufir or what yet? That does not calculate. I did everything right. My data was impeccable, useful, vital. He's letting emotion taint his logic. Everyone lets emotion corrupt their logic. I do not understand. Slavish surrender to the illogical.
Yeah, I know.
It defies all reason. Yes, of course. I am not pinioned by emotion.
He is pinioned by emotion,
I must
chat.
consider a more extreme stratagem. In the meantime, I owe you training. Above all, the Mentat must be a generalist, not a specialist. Specialists are paralyzed by nitpicking and quibbles over commas. The Mentat generalist brings to decision-making a healthy common sense. They must embrace the broad sweep of what is happening in his universe. Say, there's no mystery about this at the moment. This is what we want now. But it may prove wrong later. But we'll correct that when we come to it.
I understand.
You continue to be an anomaly of rapid learning.
You notice how he doesn't stutter when he's impressed?
I calculated you returning. I know what we have to do now. I know what drastic measures will lead us to success.
You do not look well.
I have run the computations day and night. I have gone over and over the equation that is Thufir Hawat. I have a solution. There is a Harkonnen informant kept in an Atreides base. You will go.
Oh, that's right.
Assassinate this informant. This is merely the first step in an elaborate plan with phases both myriad and multiform. I will explain the rest when you return. When the great work is complete, it will prove the flaws in their security. It will prove they require my help. I will be here, working out the rest of the many details.
Alright. Now, that one leads me to the Atreides base. Up on the eastern shield wall.
Welcome. How much Stellaris would you like?
Oh. Deposit that, because there's no need in carrying it back to Haga with me. Alright, so back to Haga we go. chat. I think I gotta meet back up with our Hakonnen representative and go from there. Huh. Somebody's just hovering outside. Must have just hit the overworld map. Oh, there it goes. And they're going in right there. It's kind of funny. You can see the live Thopters on the overworld map. It's not all just for show. Make you think that it's busy. And speaking of server merges and such that's coming along, another working theory is we will end up with... Oh, nice. I just came in where I didn't need to come in. Well, do I still have my probe launcher? Yes, I do. We want to go over there. Might as well use this dude's base to make the scan since he built it so tall. Only makes sense. This shouldn't affect my scan. It didn't. Cool. We'll track that. Place a Solito replica. Alright, so unfortunately we had to take a path around to get stuff we didn't want, but alright, so the whole map is uncovered now. Passage of Artemis. Thought it was this one over here. Okay, so we're going over here. We will leave my Thopter there for its safety.
You are entering a restricted area. Turn back or forfeit your life. Repeat, this is a restricted area.
I will say that was probably one of the fastest I've ever made it in and out of there. Alright, once the Hunter Seeker drone is we'll go back to the three abilities we've been using. Alright, now we're over here, we might as well come knock this one out. Since I do know the secret way into this place. Oh, mother trucker. That hit quick and hard. Whoa, shit. Shield wasn't even up. What the hell was that about? Let me guess, I gotta scan it. That was pure luck and coincidence that I actually managed to have my scanner on me. Man, that thing just melted me just now. I can't believe how... Ooh, that hurt. Oh, I gotta get into this place. Okay, that's right. Okay, right here works. I just can't believe my shield wasn't up when I rounded the corner that second time. Alright. We'll investigate this area a little more a little bit later and get that intel. Next location. Go see Duncan, Idaho. I think after we see Duncan, Idaho, chat, may go ahead and call it. I don't know. We'll at least do this and most likely go see our Harkonnen, get our next level going in that. I would kind of feel like I'd like to see level 4 on the Harkonnen side tonight. Possibly by end of day tomorrow. Most likely see about having enough cash. Oh, hold on, that's right. Duncan's up here. Why am I trying to go down there?
I don't think I know you. Saren. He's alive. Where is he? What the hell is he doing in that fetid nest? How did he end up this way? Who did this thing? There's no need to be so mysterious, damn you. How can I help Saren? He did he? I'm not keen to set such a weapon loose on Arrakis, but disciples of Ganaz must put school before house in these matters. You really are his pupil, huh? It is good, at least, that he is training again. Perhaps teaching you will teach him what is important.
Hopefully.
Very well. I'll teach you. The list of ingredients is unorthodox. The blade must be quenched in the blood of a slave. That is to say, a blood bag. Here's an Imperial permit. It is good for one forging. Such permits are not easy to come by for a reason, so don't lose it. Or you'll need the materials and a weapons fabricator. Now pay attention. I'll only teach you this process once.
Okay, and that is one thing I do not have in my current base, chat, is weapons fabricator. Well, let's go deposit this blood, grab some blood bags. I mean, I guess I've learned it. Maybe I've got the materials to build it? I don't know. I'm gonna be shocked if I can. Go ahead, honey. I just did that because the dogs were barking. Or puppy was barking, either way. Curious on whether I can even build 11's fabricator chat, so let's see. Oh my goodness. I guess I can build it. Steel. Complex machinery. Alright. Well. What can I afford to lose? We'll turn the chemical refinery off for now. So I'm going to lose my large blood sac, because if I remember correctly, it wants me to sacrifice a large blood bag to make this thing. Yeah, large blood bag. Okay, so I can make it. I just need to go get the carbine scraps, which is not a problem. I know where to go get those fairly quick and fairly easily. So, what we'll do is we'll so these water bags over here aren't fighting. We're not going to get the extra water we typically get. That was easy enough, wouldn't you say, chat? Oh, that's right. It's a little hidden oasis up there. Alright, let's go visit our little Harkonnen friend. And we'll head over to the Odom, get those carbine scraps.
You don't say. Peter has instructed that the tainted spice sample is to be delivered to a third party so as not to draw attention. Curious. It feels suspicious, but if all goes well, you will be properly rewarded. I'll send you the rendezvous point. Deliver the package, then return to me.
So, that's back over to the Odom anyway, so we gotta go that way to get the diamondite scraps. Alright, chat, how we doing? Oh, everybody enjoying the mission lines from the beginning? We're going to use the overworld trick, get around and get over to the Odom. Sure beats flying all the way across the map, that's for sure. Alright, so let's go get those carbonite scraps. We're gonna need plenty of this, so we're gonna grab as much of this as possible right now. There we go. Yeah. Nice, I left my thopter up there. That's kind of a first for me. I've always VBT'd it before dropping down. Now, for those who don't know, don't touch the worm. I'm surprised.
Identify your target foul. Bless them with fire.
I have one following me. Yes, I do. Apparently, hit the end of their tether.
Someone here.
Who in the hell is that? That's first. I'm only in here for the diamond dyed dust. That's the first time I've ever seen that particular guy in this area. Except for when I've my only thought is that must be one of the guards with the key. And after you've defeated one of the later missions, he's no longer here. I only guess. Alright, chat. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Alright, so journey. Now we need to return. Kind of glad I clicked that.
Someone's here.
There's eyes on enemy. Where is everybody?
That bitch tried to have me killed. All right. We're gonna make the blade before we go over there, because I have a feeling we're gonna be going. All right. Wham! Into the base. Lost my large blood sac, which is sad, but maybe put a couple more water cisterns in tonight. Oh yeah, I'm back.
Well, the plot... Was it now? Do tell. And yet you're still alive, darling. Most impressive. Clearly my mentor Peter is clipping away loose ends. We must be very careful. Peter is too big a threat now. You will take that tainted spice and poison his food with it. Poison snoopers will not detect it. I will take Peter's place, and you will advance more swiftly with me at the head. I'll make a much more pleasant superior than...
All right. Let's go to Harco. Do the last little bit here with the contract. And then we're going to go ahead and call it a night on the stream chat. We are getting close to having to do with Peter Bro in Harco Village. Plug that in. Oh, dang, Chet. It's been a little bit of a day. So anybody got any big plans coming up for the next couple of days? I know Christmas is coming. That's always a big plan. I'm interested in what people are going to have for dinner. That's usually my big plan is what we eating on Christmas Day. I was ready to come see him, right? Yes. Okay. For some reason I thought I was. Yeah, it's habit. I'm a tradies by heart. I'm so used to coming to
I
Arakeen for
calculated
everything.
you. Is it done? You do not understand. This is merely the first step. They will regret rejecting me. Through Firhawat, the Harkonnen, the Mentat College, Father, Mother. They will all regret. I was made for use. I was made to serve. Why will no one use me? I've done everything right. What? Yes, correct. I don't. They manipulated my abandonment issues, my attachment issues,
They did?
to make me the tool they required. You are correct. I am compromised. I must run computations on this line of thought. A mentat cannot function without realizing they work in infinite systems. Fixed knowledge cannot surround the infinite. Everywhere can be brought into finite perspective. Instead, the mentat must become the infinite momentarily. Let us begin. You continue to impress, but take care when staring into the... I calculated you. I have thought on what you said. I am compromised by my Bennett Tleilax twisting. I do not know if such processes can be undone or subverted. But I do know of a Tleilaxu traitor. Perhaps he has some useful knowledge. Perhaps I am...
Alright, so we're gonna go back to the Tleilaxu trader at Pinnacle Station for him. I did complete. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. And I really should have went to Harco first, now that I think about it, because I gotta come right back here to Arakeen for the trooper. Alright. Got all sorts of things to do here in Harco Village.
Welcome, stranger. If you come, do not underestimate an amount no on more primitive worlds. They believe it is magic.
Oh, I got that a little backwards. Need to go see the woman at the Susan bar, then up to her.
What have you learned? Yes? Truly. Place it in my hands so that I might believe. Forgive me, being emotional. I never thought I'd hold a Damasteel blade again. You're truly keeping my culture alive. You're worthy of the... Let the blade fill your... We are reaching the limits of what I can teach you. Such a thing should take years. Who are you?
I am your
And
student.
so it goes. What have you learned? You're quite formal today. Well, I have a formal task for you. Take this letter. A formal challenge of duel. You have my respect.
I'm going to keep him alive, chat. I'm not going to let him go to his death.
Will you take my letter of challenge? Off you go.
Sure. We got to go to the Solution Bowl anyway. So what he was wanting me to do is run this letter over to Kitten Lady.
You're back. Well, then hand it over. You took long enough. This is fascinating. The late planetologist
I took as long as I needed to take.
On Fremen culture is more profound than I suspected. His ecological language and framework can be found in every aspect of Fremen life after a certain point. You've done well. He was a man of science, an advisor to the Emperor, dispatched here to learn the secrets of melange. We don't know. While Kynes continued to transmit detailed reports of his geological findings, he lived a second and secret life with the Fremen. I've been waiting for you. Time is of the... I have discovered that a key to understanding Pardo Kynes' influence on Fremen culture is contained in what he refers to as an ecological lexicon. The Udum bears obvious signs of Kynes' influence, but his...
Alright, so that just unlocked my level 3 level 3. Which now I'll be working on the capstones for her. We're getting closer.
That's a special drink. Was there anything else? Very good then. Tell Dr. Kumari she can expect some...
I will. Alright, let's go see Kitten Lady.
Oh, look. The kitten is back. A challenge. Oh, do be serious, kitten. Let's see your mysterious... Oh, dear.
Delivered. Let's go see my Swordmaster. Knowledge is power.
What have you learned? Yes? But what? You think me weak? You think me maimed by my previous loss? Draw your blade and convince me before I strike you down on the... What of it? You're right. Fenring is an Imperial appointee, soon replaced. The teachings of Ginars are what must endure, more important than my revenge or vanity. Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade
which
become
this
your
should
hand.
complete
Be
all my
mindful
sword
of your
master
breathing
journey.
and listen carefully to my word. That was nearly perfect. Go forth into the world, Sword Master of Ginard.
And boom, sword master is finished. Alright, so now we need to go see the good doctor, let her know. How much cash am I carrying around now? Geez, I need to go deposit some cash.
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I don't know how many wastelanders you slaughtered to make this happen. But, the
nothing.
paradox of civilization. To maintain it, we must act as savages. Here are the stims Kara requires. Of course. What kind of doctor would I be without drugs? We are square now. Don't darken my doorway
Oh, I will be
again.
darkening your doorway again for Kara. The last thing I need to do is talk to him. I'm sure he knows I poisoned the food
What do you
since...
have for me? I told you at our first meeting, I always know. However,
considering
I
he
am
wanted to talk to me,
delighted you
I'm
chose to
sure he
deliver this
knew.
fascinating tainted spice to me, even if deviously. Oh my, no. I adore Simone and her murderous attempts. They keep me sharp. And any involvement on your part, well, raises my estimation of you. As a mentat, I know when the Baron will send the executioner. He will hold back just so long as I am useful. To move sooner would be wasteful.
And I'm yet
and
so
I am
much
yet
use.
of much use. I instill such lessons in Simone. When will I send the executioner? My tools must be sharp. I must keep vigilant and constantly diversify my tools. I'm taking over this investigation, and I want you to work directly for me. Oh, spare me the naivete. You've already cut in. You're
I'm apparently already a part of it.
Simone set the ambush on you. The package she gave you contained no poison. It was already in my Simuda. You were a distraction and a scapegoat. I might be dead if an underling of mine hadn't been suffering such horrible withdrawals as to make him dare to use my stash.
Where does that leave
Simone
us?
still has her uses, and she's a vicious delight. But I'll be putting her to uses other than this tainted spice mystery. As for you, do not fear. I don't desire your death. That would be wasteful. You are, after all... We must know the origins of this bad spice. I detect an imperial hand at play, but I do not know from what direction or from whom. We shall trace the lines of probability back to Skorda. He has answers that can be cut out of him, and he has recently appeared in Arakeen. All probabilities lead to a naive Atreides trooper named Rafe Oslo. He knows Skorda. Find him, and find out what else he knows. I cannot go to Arakeen unnoticed, but you can.
Which should mean I'm level 4. Alright.
What will
The
it
thing
be?
I've been waiting to do. I can actually buy a Mark IV Thufter now. Where is it? I know it's here. Scout Orient Ornithopter variant. Alright. Flying Swatch. Ooh. Should we do it, chat? 80,000? Yeah, let's buy the Stronghold. Why not? So it's only a little bit of Solari. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Arakeen, handle our trooper again. Time sync simulator across the overworld map. And while I'm flying across the overworld map to go do this, I'm going to make a run out to the kitchen, so I shall return, chat.
You want to know what you got? No, I don't want to know. And I'll see you tomorrow. You're wrapping them. I'll wrap them tomorrow.
Right? Mom always trying to give away Christmas.
Well, yeah. That's her favorite part of Christmas. Getting gifts from other people. You want to know what you got? When we were little, she'd be like, "Okay, I'm gonna tell you what your brother got." Like, okay.
Then she'd tell him what you got, and you'd tell each other.
We would report on what we each got.
See, my mom was too smart for that, chat. She wouldn't tell any of us kids what each other got because it'd always end up slipping somehow.
My mom likes giving gifts. It makes her happy. You know what? I ain't gonna take that happy away.
Yeah, but I think the surprise should make her even happier.
No, it's knowing that you like it. That's what makes her happy. Got it? Want you to be happy.
You're back. Did you find Kumari? Let's see. Oh, good work, Trooper. I knew I could count on you. Normally I would ask you to leave, but... Oh, there it is. Good work, Trooper. That's right. Call it a field promotion. I still owe you training. You're back. Very good, Trooper. You've come a long way. It's an embarrassing story, but Gurney Halleck gets his front
We'll go
teeth
through the
kicked
story.
in, and that's funny as hell. So I'll spill. And before you ask, he had them replaced, so you can't tell. Don't feel bad. Gurney and me go way back. We first bonded over our mutual hatred of the Harkonnen. Gurney knew I had lady beef swelling in my loins for him, so he got a bottle of that rare Lankavale hooch, the kind the monks make. Yeah, it kicks like the hind legs of a pissed-off Kulon. Maybe it's for the best. Yeah. We got kicked out of the Seleucid Bull for fighting. Fade and Aristae's wedding hadn't imploded yet, so they were allowing Harks in the Bull. Of course, that didn't sit right with Gurney and me, and
No, I
we
do
were
know,
lit,
Chet.
so
I'm
we
gonna
made our
plan on
feelings known.
streaming a little bit earlier
next part's a
tomorrow
blank,
because I know
but the
when my
sheriff was
father-in-law
called.
comes home, we are gonna go ahead and do our Christmas
That part's
celebration.
coming up. Don't jump ahead, Trooper.
So who knows?
Anyhow, as I said,
We
my
might,
memory's hazy.
we might
Somehow we ended up back
get
in
together
the
and
barracks.
do some
Last thing I
Dune.
remember is being in
Maybe
his
get
bed,
on the
and
original account and get my wife to
nothing.
play and
I blacked
go out and do
entirely.
some deep
The rest
desert
was
stuff
told
with the
to me
wife.
secondhand.
Get her in Discord so that way you can hear her chatting for the first time.
Apparently, we were
Cussing
having a
at
good time.
NPCs for kicking her ass.
Gurney wanted to give me a foot rub. Oh, sweet, right?
This is an
Troopers
18
fate
plus
takes
stream,
so much
so
abuse. But what Gurney didn't know was that I had just escaped from a brutal band of slavers.
I did tell
Slavers that had marked and
my other
prepared
guild,
me
but
as a
once I was
pleasure
done
thrall.
streaming, holy cow. I don't think my wife would want to get in this chat right now. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the in that guild chat.
That was their plan, until I ripped the dicks off my first 2 clients. That earned me a wicked
Damn,
beating.
I told
Of course,
guild
they
leader
didn't want to damage the
be over
merchandise, so they
after
went
I
to
ended
work
the
on
stream
my
an hour
feet.
ago.
They told me a pleasure thrall doesn't have to walk. They only have to lie around and look good. They told me that as they were breaking my toes. It would have been alright, except I had a bad reaction to the Geistsprit. I guess that and repressed torture trauma don't mix well. Apparently, I heel-kicked him square in the mouth and blackened both eyes. Luckily, his troop managed to pull me off before I could choke him out. There was a lot of broken glass and furniture, but I'm told the biggest loss was a crystal chandelier gifted to House Atreides by the Archduke Ikaz. A story that stays between us. You're back. You're finally starting to look like while you're out there counting outlaw scalps. The details are in the...
Alright, we're just gonna accept the next mission. Come over and talk to this
Hi.
guy.
Is there something you are you? Well, yeah. I heard he got jumped by mercenary. Happy to help. Scored as a hero. I was just a street dog on Caladan. I messed up. I was on my way to a prison planet. But Scorda, see? Scorda covered it up for me. Got me set up as a recruit in the Atreides house forces. Right. Last I saw, Scorda was talking to one of them weirdo cult recruiters in town.
Alright, so I was just about to leave, and I went, well, I better go deposit cash that I've earned, and now I gotta go over here and talk to this guy. Which is actually funny, because if I was going to Atreides...
Greetings. And the coils of providence bring you to... We follow the holy tremors of Shai Hulud, as interpreted by our Sayadina Nala. Oh yes, a promising convert. Come to our learning center in the Udum. You will find your friend.
Now I gotta report back to him, and... I did not realize...
Welcome. Would you like to deposit? How much Stellaris would you like to deposit?
Alright. Back to Harco. Alright, chat. I think this would have just been a whole lot easier if I'd have just done this part off stream with how much flying back and forth between the two cities I'm going to have to do. Alright, and I shall return one more time, chat. Alright. We're getting there, chat. We are getting there. Talk to Peter DeFrey. Maybe back up more of the things from the Harkonnen side. I mean, the goal is to purchase all of that before I betray anyway, so that way we spend a whole lot less on picking up all the building sets and everything. I don't think he gives me any cash.
What do you have for me? Congratulations, you're a natural at being a ritualistic lunatic. And according to this report, this talent is reaping rewards. I admire your relish for skullduggery, but there's no time to create a proper cover. Besides, I already have an agent. Deeply implanted in the... I have received whispers that mysterious mercenaries attacked Skorda. He made a daring escape. Hard to say who the attackers were. Is Skorda a true believer, or is he using the cult as a shield? Attack the cult directly. Bring me Skorda, or I'll dust off my cult deprogramming torture methods.
Oh, he did give me some...
What will it be?
So I got 75,000 to play with. I gotta be level 5 for those. Alright. We're a little on the broke side, chat. Now we gotta get out there and Keep doing what we do best. Earning that salary. Might need to get out to the deep desert tomorrow as well on the stream. And make a quick run out and hit some crash shuttles, since we do have the ability for our ornithopter. Now that we do have some diamondine dust and some aluminum, maybe no, because it's going to take duraluminum. So maybe we'll make a trip down to the shoal, pick up some, make it a dual purpose, mine up some jasmium while we're down there. I believe I made an MK4 radiation suit, so we can fly down with our scout, put the storage on it, grab some jasmium, make some duraluminum, and then get the level 5 booster. Alright, so testing station 71. Technical station. Deploy assault seekers. Create attractor fields. Deploy gravity. So we'll probably need to respec again. But now that we have this now it's becoming apparent we are Harkonnen. Let's learn some. We're gonna drop those off. Let's go into ornithopter. Yeah, it needs. We already got the MK4 boosters. So let's go to research. Duraluminum. We're going to learn the storage for the assault. Where's the booster? There we go, the MK5. The welding torch. Why not? We have the why not? We're gonna go ahead and just learn it all, chat. Get it out of the way for our vehicle. Alright. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. We'll go up to the garment fabricator. Okay, so we've already made one MK4. We need duraluminum, so we definitely need to make a trip down to the Odom. Nice. Alright. Slowly but surely getting aluminum made there, chat. Alright, so let's go to Journey. We'll double check. Alright, so we need to go to the Learning Center. Imperial Testing Station number 71, which is going to be this one here. Okay. Yeah, so tomorrow, chat, during our time together, we'll go ahead and knock out those two contracts. We'll bounce around. We might hit a few of these so we can get some of the actually hit this so we can get some sound trout leather. Yeah, we'll hit this one again so we can get some more insulated fabric. What is the 7th trial? Hagarith. We definitely need to work on getting into that because that's where we're going to end up getting our still tent, which, believe it or not, actually comes in pretty useful. Alright, so he wants me to do assault seekers, a tractor field, and what else? Journey. What she does anyway. Trooper. Gravity fields. Okay, and I believe I've already... Yeah, so... Why not? Let's get some more blood before we call it a night. Hopefully we get over there before those bodies start disappearing. Because Lord knows we need the blood from these guys. Of course you ducked right when I... tractor fuel.
Your water is mine.
Oh, that was too easy. I played around over here for too long. I missed out on the opportunity to get. Alright, and the next thing was to play gravity fields. Boring part. Alright, chat. On that note, I am going to say it's been great hanging out with you. I want everybody here to know I will see everybody most likely tomorrow morning. Probably after the lovely wifey, one bad mama, has woke up and can sit and hit the chat with some more sound alerts. Until then, I want to wish everybody a good evening, good night, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it is for you. And we will catch you next time.